welcome to today's writing lesson. And today's writing lesson is very exciting because we get to make or bake something with our parents' help, of course. And then tomorrow we're going to write a procedure. So I'm thinking about my purpose and I want to inform you, my audience, how to make Play-Doh. It's quite easy. You might like to make it at home. So that's my purpose. I wonder what your purpose would be. Let's get started. Okay, now the recipe today uses cups, 1 cup, okay, which is 1 whole. But then I've also got half a cup and a 1/4 cup. Now I'm thinking about fractions this week, and we can use what we know to help us with our cooking. So if you don't have a 1 cup little container, you might use the halves. How many halves would you need to make 1 cup? That's right, 2, because 2 halves equal a whole. What about if you only had a 1/4 cup? Just a 1/4 of a cup. How many would you need to fill up to get to 1 whole cup? That's right, 4, because 1 whole can be made up of 4 equal parts, 4 quarters to make a whole. But I'm going to use my 1 cup, a whole. So the first step that we need to do is we need to get 2 cups of plain flour. I'm thinking about my steps as I go because it's going to help me with my procedure writing tomorrow. Thinking about all the materials I'm using, how much I'm using. Okay, there's my flour. Then, my second step is 1 cup of salt. Now I'm pouring the 1 cup of salt in. Now 1 tablespoon of oil. One cup of water. Okay, my 1 cup. Pouring my 1 cup of water. And now I'm going to mix it together. And then when it's nice and thick and it's got a Play-Doh consistency, you can take it out of the bowl and onto a mat or a plate. And you're just going to give it a good knead. And this is what kneading is. It's an action word. Okay, which helps make sure all the ingredients are mixed together all the way through. Then, when you finish that, you might like to decide what colours you're going to use in your Play-Doh. I'm going to use 3 different colours, which means I'm going to split my Play-Doh into thirds, which means 3 equal parts. 3 parts. Okay. I'm just creating a little hole inside the Play-Doh to put the food colouring in. Okay, I've got blue. Just 3 drops to start with. red. 3 drops to start with. And green. Okay, let's see how these colours go. Now, I'm just being careful so I don't get lots of food dye on my hands. You might like to wear gloves for this step. Now, I'm just being careful so I don't get lots of food dye on my hands. You might like to wear gloves for this step. So here it is, our 3 different colours of Play-Doh. How exciting. Now you might like to use more food colouring drops if you want to make it darker than I have. Just depends on the colours that you like and how much Play-Doh you're making. Okay, so that's it. I would really love if you could send in a video or a photo of what you're making at home. Remember that you need to do it with an adult around or with you, and we don't need to use anything hot. Get creative. I wonder what you can make. I can't wait to see. Now, before we finish, let's draw a picture of what we've done today, because that's going to help us with our procedure writing tomorrow. Okay, let's go.